Right, good morning everyone, welcome back to the GD and Son channel. I hope everyone's having a great day. Today we've got quite a busy day. It's not a very nice Thursday morning, very foggy out there, very wet, but we've got a couple of waste removal jobs to go and do. A few little pickups like 1 item, 2 item, that sort of stuff. I've got to go and give a quote to someone. Yeah, today's just going to be a bit of a manic day, and then I've got to go to the post office as well and make sure these parcels get sent off. One of them's the person that won the competition, Brian. He got the closest guess on the last competition I've done, and the other one's to one of my younger subscribers, Callie Bob. So, going to get them posted off today, and hopefully they should be with you the early part of next week. So the first place we're going to head to is the scrapyard. I've already got like pretty much a full truck. There's a little bit of room in the back, but we're not going to go out and look for any more metal. We're just going to take down what we've got. Then I've got a collection right around the corner in Sittingbourne as well, so we'll go and do that one, and then we'll come back and we'll do the few collections we've got in Maidstone, and then I'll go and sort out the quotes later on. So anyway, busy day, let's get to it. First one of the day, only a nice little small one. Some rubbish here that we was meant to pick up last time, but we couldn't get to it, and just a couple of chairs been added on, so we'll get this loaded on and then we'll head to the next one. Right, so we've just finished that little job. It was only a couple of bin bags and some chairs. We actually done this job about a couple of weeks ago. Was it, maybe it's even a bit more than that. It's when we had all the snow. Basically the bags at the back of his house were so frozen they were just ripping open, so we said, look, don't worry about, you know, getting it all done today, just bag up what, like when it dries out and stuff, bag everything up, bring it to the front, and we'll just come around and collect it free of charge. And he wanted to add on a couple of chairs, which was only, you know, the price for a couple of chairs basically. So anyway, just want to go over the scrap prices with you because we've got another shocker. It's gone back up again, so 180 a tonne at the minute for mixed iron down here in Maidstone. That's APM metals over in Sittingbourne, and yeah, really great. I mean, we had what, 620 kilo, and that came to a total of £111.60. So we only had some junk on there really. We could have still got some more on there, and yeah, I mean, I can't argue them prices. I mean, it went down to 165 a few weeks ago. Now it's back up at 180, so we're going to stay hopefully hovering around these sort of prices. Anyway, we've got a busy day today now, so we're going to go and do a couple of waste removal jobs. Hopefully we'll get them all on and take it all down at the same time. If not, we may have to do 2 trips, but it's not something we really want to do, so we'll do our best to get it all on. So when we get down there, I'll show you what we're dealing with. Right everyone, just at the next job. This is it. Transit full up basically. It's only a short wheelbase one, or medium wheelbase, but there's all mixed kind of stuff in there. Some of it's just wood, some of it's hardcore electrical, you know, there could be anything in there really. So we can only really, this particular job, we don't actually price it until we've done it. We basically say we'll come, empty it out, take it down, find out exactly how much it's going to cost, and then I price them accordingly. Now I do a lot of work with these people, so they trust me, I trust them, and you know, we are quite happy to do that, so there's no one out losing out money basically. So yeah, it's filled up there. We've also got a few little bits inside the van as well to take out, and yeah, that's the job basically. We'll probably only be able to get this one on, depending on how heavy it is and how well we can stack it up. There are a few boards in there that we've used to kind of make some sides, but obviously you can only get so much weight on anyway. So if there's looks like there's going to be sort of like 1.5 tons of weight, really that's probably about the maximum I want to take anyway. So what's that, the back wheel? Yeah, I mean, well, I think that's just due to the wheel being flat, to be honest with you, but yeah, there is quite a lot of weight in there. So anyway, we're going to get this one loaded up. I'm going to try and put you on for a time-lapse video and show you us actually loading the rubbish on, but I don't know whether this battery will hold out, and I'm not going to change it, so you may get halfway through and it will shut out, and then we'll catch you down at the scrapyard anyway. Scrapyard? Oh, scrapyard, yeah, no, tip, innit? We'll go down the tip, sorry. Well done, Bill. Right, so we're just on our way down to the waste transfer station now to get rid of all this rubbish. Basically, as I said before, I'm not sure if you caught all of what we was unloading. I don't know if the battery held out, but yeah, it was just a medium wheelbase transit filled up with just rubbish basically. It can be anything from builder's waste, wood, general stuff. I mean, we did pull out a bit of metal. We got some cooker bits, a microwave, some really big like alley signs. So all that stuff is now in the garage. That's obviously something we won't get rid of down in the waste transfer station. We'll take that in for scrap. So any scrap metal we find, we do try and put to one side. There will be some stuff that ends up getting chucked off if it's only thin little bits of metal, if it's tangled up in the carpet. You know, we're not going to sift through everything to try and get every last little bit of metal out. But if we do see it, we will try and keep hold of it. So yeah, basically we've got to go down to here now, and then we've got another job straight afterwards. But this one here is, as I said, one that I usually do, and I don't charge them until later on this evening, so I'll know exactly how much it's going to cost me to get rid of this load, and I can give them the best possible pricing, because I ain't got to overcharge them. I can just put on whatever we need. Took us about what, hour, maybe an hour and a half to do, so hour and a half's labour going on top of their bill. That'll be their price. Happy days. So if you are doing a job like that and you need to give a quote beforehand, all I would say is make sure you give a varied quote. Don't say it will be 250 or 350, something like that. Give them a quote of like, say 300 to 400, and then give them like a worst case scenario. Say that it could even go up to 450 depending on, you know, and explain that you can't see everything inside the transit. So you can't say, I can see some wood, it's all going to be wood, because at the back there could be items that's going to cost you more to get rid of, i.e. mattresses, you know, and bulky items, fridge freezers. It could be anything in there. You don't know really until you start digging into it. So make sure you ask questions, and if you are, like I say, always give a varied quote. So I'll stop rambling now, and we're going to shoot down to the waste transfer station and we'll get rid of this rubbish. transfer station now. We had about 1.5 tonne on, just under. So I'm not going to get into prices about how much it cost me to get rid of my rubbish, because every waste transfer station is different across the whole of the country. There's probably people that get it cheaper than I do. I just got rid of all that as mixed waste. Now you can separate wood to garden waste, to rubble, to soil, and you can get a better price. However, unless you've got the storage facilities for it to actually put that in, you know, you're going to have a hard time doing it. So unless we have got majority of one sort of item, we don't tend to separate it, you know, we just take it in as a mixed general waste. So anyway, yeah, 1.5 tonne. We've still got to go and pick up a sofa, so I know now in my head what I'm going to be charging this woman, because I know how much it cost me to get rid of, and I know how much I'm going to put on for my labour charge for how long we was there for. So that's great. I can now comfortably give her a quote and know that I'm going to be not overcharging her and also making a bit myself. Right, so we didn't film in this one because the people were outside, was having a chat to them and stuff like that, but we did manage to get quite a bit of scrap metal on the way to this job. We stopped to pick up a washing machine, and then we found some more scrap. These shelves, they're in bad condition, very, very wobbly, so we've just collapsed them. So we found 2 washing machines, an oven, a few bits underneath there, which I don't know if they're lead. They didn't feel like lead at first, but they're non-magnetic and very, very flimsy. They've got that kind of lead, you know, flexibility to them rather than alley. So interesting. I'm going to take them down to the scrapyard and find out what they are. Table, quite a few chairs, and then just a bit of rubbish at the front. So now we've got to go and pick up a sofa. We're going to try and move this table out the way, put the sofa on, then put the table back on, and yeah, probably tomorrow I'll go out and do a bit of scrapping and get as much metal together as possible, take it all down, then I'll get rid of the rubbish tomorrow when I have my fuel filter done over Tunbridge Way. So anyway, let's go and get this sofa. Right everyone, so that's us finished for the day now. We've got to go and do a waste removal quote later on, but I'll just pop over there in my car and do that, and then I can't do the job till next week anyway, so I'll give her the quote, and if she's happy with it, we'll go and do that sort of thing on Monday or Tuesday of next week. Just want to say, if you did like the video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you all on the next video. So take care everyone.